Hi everyone, Intuitive Kathleen Miller here, and this is the July 15th through August 8th. This is a message that came forth this morning. I was channeling on my morning run as well as a meditation I just completed. So the message really, and this morning when I was talking mainly to one Lyran guide, out of several that I work with, that they were, at first, they were talking about how there are so many galactic family collectives working together now. So it's sort of unified galactic force that is coming in a benevolent, high integrity nature to be supporting us. So they're all working together because each galactic family has very unique strengths, very unique supports for this new Earth transition, and very different roles in that. And so the initial message was around, because I know there's a lot of definitions with the different star families, and what starseed am I? What's my family? What's my path with that? Which is all very important and necessary exploration in it, but also to kind of, what they were showing me is keep the bigger picture in mind. Because a lot of times when I'm channeling, I'm asking, okay, which, different members of different galactic families step forward. The messages are quite different. The transmissions are quite different. And what they were showing me is a bit more of a blending with multiple families kind of working together towards the same goal, because at this time, of course, we know this ascension acceleration. And specifically for today, although it is Lyran spearheaded, it's also has many other galactic supports families around it. And the main message, there's several messages, but the first one was no more looking back. Like, don't look, no more looking back, going back. And this is really to step out of the sabotage patterns, the second guessing patterns, the kind of looking back at where you've been, trying to duplicate what you've done that's not working anymore. We really have to let this go at this time. Right now, as we move into from today, which is right now, doesn't matter when you're watching this, even if it's in the future, but it's Tuesday the 15th, and then we're going to, and they wanted this message to be around the segment of time between then and August 8th, which of course is the Lyran gateway. And so what we want to be doing is turning our light up consistently, and this time starting now, right now, and being consistently going higher to that. So this is turning our inner light up. This is turning our frequency up. This is turning light into the corners of our life, into the corners of our body. I've been having some very intense dreams. I do a lot of dream healing. I do a lot of dream astral and other dimensional work. And what I've been shown is there's a lot of ancestral, but also like bloodline clearing that's happening, and specifically around kind of ancestral parasites and even family trauma patterns, that there's another layer that's clearing, which takes this higher light and this higher frequency in the body to be able to do it thoroughly. So not only does this higher light really put us onto our soul path of what we are specifically individually here for, to contribute to the new Earth rising, but it's also for the collective support, because as we heal our own wounds, as we let go of our own limitations, we are helping such a wide radius of many people who are all in different places. And this is not, oh, I'm better, I'm more superior, any of this. It's not that at all. It's actually, hey, how much light can I be? Because as we all rise, it gets easier for everyone to rise. And those who are still stumbling or ill or in dire, challenging circumstances, they have an easier segue to kind of get to light. But also, as we know with this split, those that are really not doing their inner work, not really making a committed effort towards the light, it is going to be an increased separation. Well, it already is now, but it's going to be a further, leap, let's say, to get on the higher timeline. And at some point towards the end of this year into 2026, it will be too far to really be able to do that. And people will really kind of be set on the track that they're on, which is a soul choice, which is not a wrongness. There are a lot of souls that do want to have the conflict experience, the war experience, the, you know, a lesser conflict experience, let's just say. And then there are many, many others who are really aspiring to that higher timeline, the new earth consciousness, the new, this higher planetary possibility. So as we rise into this, and specifically for this week, or this next several weeks until August 8th, as we move into this core light, and you think of the solar plexus, of course, and really having this kind of core light emanating from within, this, for many of us, I'm already on a parasite cleanse myself, but it may not be that for you. So it's not saying that that's what everybody should be doing at all. Like you always need to use, you know, of course, common sense, work with your medical. I'm not giving any advice or telling people what to do here, but asking what is higher light in my diet, in my environment, in my lifestyle choices that will help me get to my highest path, because we're all on very individualized paths. We have different soul assignments, we have different work, and yet we're all kind of moving towards the unit of consciousness. Those that are going in the higher spiral timeline, there is that sort of unified consciousness to create healthier, more abundant, more cleaner longevity of energies. And so really asking yourself, you know, what does that mean for you? Where does that land for you to be more light? Which for some of us is, you know, you think about darkness can be depression. Darkness can be, you know, not great habits that we know are kind of really keeping us isolated. So for some of us, it's literally getting out in the light. For some of us, it's getting into sunlight. For some of us, it is, you know, new connections, new information, new education around alternative possibilities. And that in and of itself can begin you on just a momentum track into higher. So I hope this has been helpful, and definitely, you know, as you, I'm going to really be committed to at least once a month getting a galactic message together. But I also really welcome your feedback. Please, you know, let me know where this lands, if this resonates, you know, put in the comments below what, you know, other awarenesses, other content you would like to see. Also in October, I have several spaces left I am doing an intuitive Wild Women's Intuitive Wellness Desert Retreat in Sedona, Arizona. And it is only going to be for 10 women. There's already a few spaces that are on hold. And so as you know, if you want to check it out on my site at intuitivelifestylesuccess.com, go to the events page, and there's a video that really explains it. There's actually testimonials from a lot of people on different past retreats from all over many different destinations. Next year will be my 20th year of doing retreats. So it's something that I have quite a skill set for. And what we will be doing is major, you know, grid work there in Arizona, as some even higher light, large infusions are coming in behind us, and also setting grids, but also releasing the old self, really moving into even where it's relevant today to anchor your higher timeline in the new earth, and embodiment, greater embodiment of the new earth. So that's going to be some of the themes. Some galactic being exploration as we kind of move into that DNA opening in each of us, which is happening whether you want to be aware of it or not. So it's nice to be aware of it. And then also just a lot of joyful time. It's that first week of October, which is absolutely, to me, the cherry pick of the whole year, weather-wise. For hiking, we will be doing in vortex work. So check that out if that's of interest for you. And otherwise, I am going to be putting together another virtual starseed series sometime this possibly September. So if you have an interest in that, please drop a contact or email me and let me know your preference around that, because I know sometimes it's tricky to get like all the schedules to come together for that to work. So I hope this has been helpful. Thanks so much for being here, and shine on, guys.